The New England Patriots are only getting better, and the Miami Dolphins, more dysfunctional. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. On the daily Patriots content, don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get it on the daily as well. Hit the like button. Even if you're a Dolphins fan watching this video, hit the like button. Mean the world to me. Comment something bad in the comments. I don't really care. Let's get started. So we know for the Miami Dolphins, maybe you don't know, but there has been a beef between them and Jalen Ramsey well before the draft. Essentially, they told him to go seek a trade. There's been beef allegedly between him and Mike Macdonald that they aren't getting along. Ramsey does not respect him, and they basically said, listen, you and all the money we owe you, we're done with it. We want you to go seek a trade. We want you to go somewhere else. Now, there's a lot of rumors suggesting that he could end up back on the Rams where he won a Super Bowl. There's also been suggestions that the commies, don't call them the Commanders on this episode or on this channel, we call them the commies. The commies are also interested. Well, so it will be interesting to see if they will actually be able to trade him. The Rams do in the next couple of years have multiple first-round picks. So is that a possibility? Yes, but at the same time, is someone going to want to take on that contract from Jalen Ramsey? But that is somewhat beside the point. Not only is it good for the Patriots that the Dolphins are losing a great cornerback like Jalen Ramsey, but situations like this show dysfunction within an organization. Again, case in point, last year, I would tell you Matthew Judon and how that whole situation was handled shows you the leadership in that organization. You might laugh at me and say, no, Aaron, no, it doesn't. The guy was just the guy was just frustrated and the situation wasn't handled correctly. Sure, okay. But when it comes down to even look at Christian Gonzalez and multiple other players that have said since Mike Vrabel has came in, it has been, hey, a much more buttoned up program. Things have been a lot more intense, and there's been a lot more accountability. That is how an NFL program should be run. So my question is, when you have someone like Jalen Ramsey on your team, and there's dysfunction between him and the head coach, do you think that team is running smooth on all cylinders? I would be led to believe the answer is no. It is not. You might disagree with me. If you do, comment below, and you might be a Dolphins fan watching this channel. Tell me what I'm missing in this whole thing. But again, this only leads me to believe that the Dolphins are dysfunctional. I understand that they also want to get rid of him because they want to open up cap space. They want to get probably more draft picks as well that can only help this team. Yes, offensively, on paper, they have a lot of weapons. Defensively, they have great players too. And honestly, I thought they were going to do a lot better than they did last year. And Mike McDaniel is on the hot seat, in my opinion. If he needs to get into the playoffs and play much more competitive football in Miami, or I think his days are numbered. That's my opinion. I know right now the NFL is obviously trending in a direction where it's, hey, we want to get the next young, hip, offensive-minded guru coach. Yes, that's true. But the question is, how long is that going to last for Mike McDaniel? I'm not praying on the man's downfall. I'm not doing that at all. But when you see situations like this, again, it leads you to believe what is going on in the locker room. We also remember the whole Tyreek Hill stuff. Granted, right now they're praising him, saying, hey, he's poised for his best season ever. That's all the hype right now behind him. And we know a lot of the offseason right now is that hype train that's building up to lead to obviously the preseason and then week one. But and that's teams do that. That's what it is. But the question is, will the old Tyreek come out? And I would say probably. I think so. So again, only good news coming out of Miami for the Dolphins. Just does not seem ideal for them. Great for the Patriots. Hopefully they'll be able to capitalize with a program that, again, like I said, is buttoned up, accountable, solid leadership, and talent brought up significantly. So again, tell me what you think about this. Where do you think Jalen Ramsey will end up? Maybe you think he stays in Miami. I don't know. What says you? Comment below. Next up, Kendrick Bourne. Oh, and here's just his contract, just so you can see the dead cap. Have mercy. Have mercy. $49 million if he was released before. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, people. A lot of guaranteed money, too. So basically, he's getting paid just over $24 million a year. Have mercy. Who wants to take on that contract for someone who is 31 years old? A lot of money. Now, person I want to talk about on the Patriots today, Kendrick Bourne. Now, there's a lot of people who are Kendrick Bourne apologists that they defend him to the grave. And I will tell you this. If I'm willing to defend Stefon Diggs coming back from an ACL surgery and saying, believe in the hype, I want to have that same hype and potential for Kendrick Bourne. I truly do. What's tough, though, is when he came back last year, and what still kills me is he got benched. He had a great attitude. I love that. Love the man's attitude. Love it. Great leader. It would be awesome to see him be able to come back this year. But again, with a young, crowded wide receiver room, I don't know if I see that. I think I see Kendrick Bourne being released, being traded. Again, with a loaded wide receiver room, and loaded as in a lot of wide receivers with a lot of potential. And then signing Mac Hollins and Stefon Diggs. And then you got Pop there. And then you got Kyle Williams. And then one of these other young wide receivers are going to break out. Is there room for Kendrick Bourne? Again, I want to believe. I like the guy. I want to believe there is potential. He told Josh McDaniels earlier that, hey, believe in me. Just like Stefon Diggs said, the best is yet to come. But again, I don't see it. I do not see it. What do you think? Comment below. I think that Kendrick Bourne will end up being cut from the New England Patriots. I hate saying that. Or traded. He could be traded if someone wants to take on that contract. His contract's not anything crazy. So basically this year, if you look after June 1st, if he were to be released, it would be a dead cap hit of $1,400,000. So nothing crazy, nothing too crazy. And so again, if he was released, wouldn't be the end of the world. If he got traded, don't expect anything crazy. Maybe a late round draft pick. But what do you think? Kendrick Bourne, is he making the team? Is he not making the team? Do you have hope in him? Do you think he's going to bounce back from a rough season this past year? And then obviously 2023 toward the ACL. So what do you think is in store for Kendrick Bourne? Comment below. Tell me what you think. Again, enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk later. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't on the way out. Peace.